Legal analyst Benedict Perry says that the DA's legal bid to compel the South African government to give effect to an arrest warrant is unlikely to be successful, as the Apex Court has outlined the requirements for obtaining a declaratory order, which the party has not met. The opposition party filed an urgent application seeking a declaratory order from the court. A declaratory order refers to a ruling that is designed to clarify what before was uncertain or doubtful.
The Constitutional Court has made it clear that a declaration of rights is a discretionary remedy and that a court should avoid granting a declaratory order on questions which are merely abstract, academic, or hypothetical in nature. The rights and obligations which require declaration, according to the Constitutional Court, must also not simply be as a result of anxiety about the future. So the matter must involve tangible rights and obligations.
The Democratic Alliance says a lack of clarity in government's intention regarding the ICC's warrant of arrest against Russian President Vladimir Putin has led to its court bid. The DA's Shadow Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development, Advocate Glynis Breitenbach, says the aim of their court application is to prevent a repeat of the Omar al-Bashir scenario. The former Sudanese president, who also faced an arrest warrant in 2015, saw a similar court bid which said government would have to effect an arrest issued by the International Criminal Court.
We're applying for a declaratory order so that there will be legal certainty as to what the obligations of the South African government are with regards to the attendance of Putin at the BRICS Summit.
South Africa, as a signatory of the Rome Statute, is expected to give effect to the arrest warrant against Putin. However, the country has adopted a non-partisan stance on the global conflict. University of Johannesburg international law expert Professor Henny Strydom says South Africa has an obligation to denounce war crimes and cannot use neutrality as a means to escape the responsibility.
Neutrality doesn't mean that you sort of become indifferent when serious international crimes are committed. You still have the obligation to denounce that and to act upon it and to tell the world where do you stand concerning those crimes.
Meanwhile, Chair of the Portfolio Committee on International Relations and Cooperation, Supra Mahumapilo, says that the DA jumped the gun as there is no final determination from DIRCO yet on the matter. DIRCO has requested diplomatic immunities and privileges for the upcoming BRICS Summit and the ministerial leg, a standard conferment for all international gatherings in South Africa. However, DIRCO spokesperson Kesa Munela says that these immunities do not override warrants that may have been issued by any international tribunal against any attendee of the conference.
There's no final clarity, there's no final position. The approaching of the court by the DA is not only premature, and I think it's sheer political opportunism. They just want to capture the headlines at the expense of important work that's supposed to be done by BRICS.
Perry adds that a party must prove that they have no alternative remedy by approaching the court on an urgent basis. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.